Hey, how y'all doing? This is your girl Tysheen. I am back with another video. Yes, I'm back with another video. So this one here, oh my God. This is about Keith Lee. Let me tell you something. The British are coming. The British are coming. Just joking. But no, but they're coming after him though. Because if you don't know who Keith Lee is American food critic. He's well known on TikTok. He has like 20 something million followers. So he's well known. A lot of people know who he is. But I've watched a lot of his videos on TikTok and he seems like a very cool guy. He keeps it real. He doesn't fake it. He'll let you know if your food is not that good and he'll let you know if your food is good. And he seems like a very sweet guy too, because he's always helping out people who having trouble running their restaurants. He's always looking out for them and try to help them a little bit. But now he's in London. And it is I don't know what's going on with the Americans and the British, but they just going at it, okay, on TikTok. All right. I was watching a whole bunch of videos about the food out there and I'm gonna show you a clip.
My family are officially in London, and it's 10 o'clock in the morning, so the first thing we have is breakfast. I got it. Let's try it. Every 1 through 10. We didn't spend anything because this is from the hotel. On top of being here for the food tour, we actually got invited by Netflix to come and watch behind the scenes of Bridgerton. So the first couple of days isn't technically food tour, but I'm gonna try and sneak in just what we eat. So under here is a full English breakfast. At first glance, to me, it looks like a normal breakfast, but the longer you look at it, the more things that I don't recognize start becoming apparent. So we got eggs, hash browns, sausage, a mushroom, bacon, beans, tomatoes, and black pudding or blood sausage. Then we got a bakery basket, Danish croissant, toast, orange juice, whole grain mustard, brown sauce, mayonnaise, and another brown sauce. Start with the eggs. It's like a soft scrambled egg. I love a soft scrambled egg. It's salted well. It's an egg. It's cooked very well in my opinion too. 6 out of 10. Hash brown. Very reminiscent to McDonald's hash brown, even though it's a lot greasier and a lot less salty. 4 out of 10. It is very crispy and there's a lot of potato on the inside, but it's very greasy. Bacon. It's very thick cut hickory smoked. What do you rate bacon? 7 out of 10. It's bacon. Now just those 3 items I can eat and it don't feel like I'm not at home. But this is where it start getting different. I'm not gonna eat the beans just by themselves because it's just beans. I'm gonna put the beans on the toast. Beans on toast. The bread is definitely stale. The tomatoes kind of taste like they were based in ketchup, and a very like sweet ketchup too. It's very mushy. In my opinion, there's no flavor other than like I said, a sweet ketchup. No salt, no seasoning. In my opinion, this is extremely low. 1 out of 10. A mushroom, and as a mushroom lover, I'm not really sure if this is what it's supposed to look like, or I'm just not familiar with what type of mushroom this is. I normally wouldn't just bite into a mushroom by itself, so just to give a fair shake, I'm gonna eat it like with some combinations of other things. Some eggs, a little bite of hash brown. A little bacon. Just to be fair, this is what I would do at home. Not mushroom. It's just a mushroom. It don't feel like they did anything to it. It's just a mushroom. I'm not gonna rate it. Sausage. It tastes like a pork sausage. It don't really taste like anything but pork to me. I was expecting like sage or some kind of herb because there are like speckles of herbs in here. But to me, I don't really taste anything but just pork. And I'm not a huge fan. 4 out of 10. Last but not least, the black pudding or blood sausage. According to Google, this typically contains blood, fat, cereal, and seasonings. I'm gonna go completely non-biased, and I know this is something different. This is something new. I'm gonna just try it. Open-minded. Immediately tastes like blood. It tastes like iron. I've had liver and things that taste like iron, so it wasn't the iron taste that kind of threw me off. The chunks of other things is extremely unsettling for me. I fully understand that's a thing that people enjoy, and it's an acquired taste, or it could be an acquired taste. I haven't acquired that taste by any means. I could be completely wrong, but I feel like this is kind of the equivalent to chitlins. Like how some people in some cultures really enjoy chitlins, and you can go to somebody's house in the South, and they're gonna tear some chitlins up. But not everybody in America eat chitlins. I feel like this could be that. I feel like not everybody in England might eat that, but the people who do eat it really enjoy it. But for me, it's a 0 out of 10. I'm not going to let this be my first impression of English food because, again, it's hotel food. I'm still extremely optimistic of what this food tour holds, and I can't wait. God bless you. Have an amazing day. Y'all be safe.
I know I am not the only Brit watching Keith Lee in London nervous about this man's reviews. I'm nervous. Why am I so nervous? This is not a political visit. This is not the World Cup. No big decisions will be made based upon this man being here. Yet I am watching every literally every post, and I'm like, please, London, do not embarrass me. Do not embarrass me. Show Keith Lee what we can do.
London, England. What the fuck is this? Keith Lee just went over there, and today's the day I found out y'all been eating beans and toast for fucking breakfast. That's your national breakfast food. Not pancakes, not waffles, not French toast. Beans on goddamn toast. And the bread you gave Keith Lee was stale as a rock.
This is beans. I'm gonna put the beans on the toast. Beans on toast.
You telling me you guys wake up on a daily basis, getting ready to start your day and be productive, and the first thing you put in your mouth is a piece of dried toast with baked beans that look like baked beans, but Keith Lee said it wasn't sweet. It was like some ketchup on there. Do you guys not realize y'all free? Are y'all not free?
People from the UK, you had one chance to step up and prove that your food was an absolute trash, and y'all let Keith Lee go to London and eat their brickle-bracco and fizzy wickets, my mother's brickle-bracco fizzy wickets, and the gravy. Gravy. Keith Lee is in London right now, and his review of English breakfast food just fucking floored me.
I'm convinced that Americans think that we eat food that's from Oliver Twist and from the Tudor times, because the things I'm seeing in Keith Lee's comments are a mess. Some of the things, I've never even heard of them before, and I'm seeing people say, why are you coming to England? Why are you not eating jelly deals? Who eats that? Especially that you're in London, some of these foods are regional, but I've also learned that there's no trying to educate people that just, they don't care, that they don't want to be educated. So yeah, like if you're coming to England, you need to understand that you are going to eat an array of foods. You need to come, you need to eat Caribbean food, you need to African food, Lebanese food, Greek food. There's so many different foods. Why? Because a lot of our family members came over here, and yes, they came to a British country, but they brought their culture with them. I grew up eating food like I was back home. I would be eating curry goat, rice and peas, curry chicken, oxtail. I grew up eating these things. Doubles. I grew up eating food from back home. On a Friday, would I have a little fish and chips? But on a Saturday, I had Saturday soup. Then on a Sunday, I had a roast, but my roast consisted of macaroni, cheese, and plantain. So our families came, they incorporated their cultures here. So you're not just going to get bangers and mash and jacket potato when you come to England.
Okay, y'all, don't hate me for this take, okay? Don't hate me. But the British people that are complaining about the food that Keith Lee is tasting in the UK, like the beans on toast and ting ting ting, why are they saying that's not British food? Yeah, that's not British food. You need to go to the Caribbean spot or the African spot. Caribbean and African food is not British. Like, like what? And they're like, no. You don't understand. You don't understand. You're not tasting real British food. Like, we don't eat that. Yeah, we go over there and we go to the Caribbean spot down the street. Yeah, we don't like. That's not British food.
Keith Lee, if you're going to come to London and you're going to eat a full English breakfast, why are you eating beans one for one and individually? And why are you not putting a bit of everything on the fork and eating it in one? You're not supposed to eat everything individually. You're supposed to add your own salt and season it to how you like. You're supposed to add your own sauce. If you want hot sauce, like you've said in one video, add hot sauce. We all add sauce when we want it, okay? And I don't see any butter on any of your toast. What's going on? You're having full breakfasts at a 5-star hotel. You need to go to Ends for breakfast. Then when you go to Terry's, you're eating beans individually. What's going on? Please link up with someone from England to help show you the way, because this is not fair. And you're going to start something with the Americans and the British people like it is on Twitter. So please, someone help Keith Lee.
How come anytime British food is in the conversation on here, it comes with more instructions, prefaces, think pieces than it does actual seasoning and flavor? Like, I do not understand why British people will do literally anything except admit that their food is just universally accepted as not very good. I do not understand going ride or die for some beans and toast.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. There is no such thing as black British food. There's no such thing as black British culture. There is only African culture or Caribbean culture in Britain. You guys let Keith Lee come to London, eat beans on toast, eat a kebab with garlic mayo on it, have a fry up from a hotel. Then my man went back to America and said British food is disgusting, and you guys are losing your minds like he's not right. I mean, can you really compare cottage pie and sausage and mash, bangers and mash to soul food, American soul food, black American food? You can't, because they have a right to have a thing called black American culture and black American food, whereas there is no such thing as black British food or black British culture. There is only African or Caribbean culture or African or Caribbean cuisine in Britain. And even when we do cook the British foods, we all know we put a little black spin on it. We don't cook it the same way the white people do. So why you guys are choosing that this is the hill you want to die on in the comment section is beyond me. I've said it before and I'll say it again. No such thing as black British culture. You guys cannot compare yourself to the Americans because they have a much deeper history of being black Americans in America. We don't have that. We do not have that. There is no black British culture or black British food. There is only African or Caribbean food in Britain. Stop this delusion, man. I've said it before and I'll say it again. There is no such thing as black British food. There's no such thing as black British culture. There is only African culture or Caribbean culture in Britain. You guys let Keith Lee come to London, eat beans on toast, eat a kebab with garlic mayo on it, have a fry up from a hotel. Then my man went back to America and said British food is disgusting, and you guys are losing your minds like he's not right. I mean, can you really compare cottage pie and sausage and mash, bangers and mash to soul food, American soul food, black American food? You can't, because they have a right.
It's just so funny that people are mad because someone don't like your food. And the thing is, Keith Lee, he's not being disrespectful. I don't see him being disrespectful, just that he just doesn't like it. You know, and there's a lot of food that I don't like from different cultures that I don't like, but I'm not going to tell y'all, but there's a lot of food I just don't like. And if I don't like it, you can't get mad at me, you know. You can't expect someone to like everything that you like. And because you like something doesn't mean that the next person should like it. Like, they should like it. Like, you know, like, how you gonna force someone to like something they don't like? Just doesn't make any sense to me. But yeah, this was funny. So comment below, let me know how y'all feel about all of this, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.